We are out here at Birch Creek. This is the weekend before the Loretta Lynn Area Qualifier. So we're here getting the lay of the land and feeling the vibe of this place and learning the layout, what kind of dirt it is, you know, getting to race this weekend with some of the people who will most likely be here next weekend. It's been pretty fun so far. The track layout is really awesome. We're excited to kind of see how we progress through the weekend.
Look who we found! Woo! Some fellow YouTubers. We got Larry and Roy here, getting ready to go ripping today.
30 plus C.
All right.
Those dudes.
So we're gonna try to get them in it, and we'll see them out there. Woohoo! Yes.
It's pretty safe.
Yeah,
For the most part.
yeah. I feel like that's us.
It looks like us. Back.
What?
It kind of looks like
it's us. Learning the layout for the first time, and you know, when you pull off the track, my head's trying to figure out like what gear to be in and how much harder to hit this, and you know, am I on the right tire? So I think the next time we go out, we'll have a much better idea. But I love the track and I love the layout.
You look great. Smooth, nice.
Got the triple? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, right? It's not bad.
And it's windy as heck, so.
Dude, every lap I was like, alright, I was going like with the wind.
Yeah.
I was like whipping it into the wind so I'd like go straight. My normal thing is to like really dread the end of the day motos and try to get all my riding in before the end of the day, or I'll like skip the last session. And I found myself today, even though I'm pretty beat, wanting to go out in the last session to see what the track was like and see if I could find lines. And I could actually hear Hayden's voice in my head almost telling me what to do. So yeah, I'm pumped for tomorrow, and just to kind of see how hard and far we can go and get a good feel for next weekend.
Virginia Sweet Tea, awesome lemonade. Big sugar. He comes in third place right away. Race number 16, Super Mini.
moto was my practice. I didn't go out for practice. Yeah. So I was like real timid. And like the thing is like, you know, when we're training, it's like they say like, try to get out of your comfort zone. But when I'm in a place that I'm comfortable in, and they're like, get out of your comfort zone, easier than to come here where I'm uncomfortable and then race to get out of my comfort zone. You know what I mean? So like, I sure do. It was...
We are done with the first motos of the day. We wanted to come down here and race with people that would be at Loretta's earlier in the season so that Pat can get a feel for and get used to riding with people that have the same goals as his in the same classes as him. Down here, there just seems to be like a lot of guys that are in the Loretta Lynn's run like circuit that race here. And so this is like a combined district race this weekend with like 3 different districts. So you have guys coming from basically like from all over, and this is their local district race, but you've got like some heavy hitters here. Pat got 5th in the 40A Moto 1, and he took 3rd in 45 plus, which is great. I think that's really exciting because it's showing that he's running up front and he's running with Loretta's guys, people that we saw at the regional last year that he raced with at Loretta's. So it's exciting to not only see that they're here, so we get some gate drops in and some practice, but that Pat is competing with them and he's right up there in terms of like lap times and skill level. The strategy this year is to sort of like normalize being on the gate with people of this skill level so that by the time you get to the regional, you're not freaking out and you're not so stressed. You're ready for it because you've been already like lining up with them all season. So yeah, super exciting, and we're just getting ready now for moto number 2.
man. And the sun is like blinding coming that way for that triple. I almost had him at the end though.
Oh my God, you were like right there.
I came in so hot. I went over the rut. If I didn't go over the rut, but he was really good, and it was a great, like, he started pulling on me, like, after he passed me. And then I actually had a couple decent lines, and I kind of caught back up. So, I mean, I'm pumped. I'm okay. So, I'm happy. I went into the rut way too hot, and he looked at me and kind of like made a mistake. And right when he made a mistake, I wasn't settled yet, but I just pinned it. And we just kind of like, just got me. He had the angle. And I was like, I could pin it into him, but that wouldn't help anyone. Yeah, I could. I was ahead of him, and I thought I was pulling on him, but he was right there. He had some really good line. He was like, every time I thought I had a break, I was like. And after the triple, and that double, holy cow! Like landing, the braking bumps into that sweeping right before that big kind of like double. That turn, landing, you're just. We were both bouncing into each other. But it was no one's fault. We just couldn't control the bikes. You too, man. We'll see you soon.
Bye. I was trying to tell you there was like a huge gap.
Yeah, I turned around in the bowl turn and saw that fourth was like way back.
Yeah.
But I actually had a pretty good pace in the beginning. Like, I just wasn't willing to do the things they were doing.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Sweet.
You were rocky shit. You were gone, dude. I had one more lap. I'd had that guy. You know, I don't know if I can catch Brian. Good ride, man. That was awesome.
That fourth lap started to get me, but
that track's rough as balls, dude.
yeah.
Good way to end the day.
Yeah, man.
Safe
for
and
sure.
everything.
Safe. We rode the rough track pad. How'd you wind up?
Third, but I was in it.
We had such a great day at Birch Creek, and we had so much fun meeting a bunch of you guys. We'll be back there this coming weekend for the Loretta Lynn Area Qualifier. We hope to see you guys there. Subscribe to our channel to come with us. See you next time.